我想代表全体西藏的人民，给大家呢感谢。但是目前的北京政府的对藏政策呢越来越恶化性，所以现在不仅是西藏，也有维吾尔，也有香港面对着一个跟我们一样的命运。所以在这里呢，我觉得我要说我们是站在一起的。然后近期来北京政府干涉达赖喇嘛转世的问题呢，一而再再而三的出来的，所以待会儿思政阁下会也说到此事。那我想用这次的机会，请求各位大胆的发表一下这些正确的信息。因为要节约时间的缘故，代表先生的思政的发表呢会在英文里面，然后我们不会翻译。但是我们陈光忠先生跟魏京生先生他们在中文里的讲话的时候，我们会用在藏文里面翻译一下。통화대야 남수 상원의 대표가 도시나 대lin대야 공식기관 주요대 워싱턴 나그리야 대배 고급대도 뛰어지는 대야 디리지도 손도 소야 양주 배준시샤베는 대야 정샤베나야 남수 결이 대 망수 되니면은 게라 전부 이는 게라 전부 망고 좀요래 네 콘수대야 남규나 남수 배변강이야 개변남다 장관을 보시고 우면남다 강지대야 개변남다 이게 상무거리 양수 도제는 제슈유 나를 어디에 있는데 디리지도 내게 키제 로직스 드베 버루리아 게리 마부시리아 저와 제약이 고급디 중소 아니 장야지에 마부시에 중소 근데 이제 봐 아주 약게 땅약이 랑가데데 랑가 내도 약게 땅약이 사실데 가가 강상需要문제 통도 무투제 배준需要인식需要이 지역이야 뒤수 마무가 먹고 배통에 니 공원 아주公退休去年这个PPC当时那边呢，下面有请我们的代表先生，给大家来一个欢迎的致辞。
Since Honorable Singh has to attend another event right after this, another meeting, so I just wanted to be very brief, and I'd like to extend a very warm welcome to Honorable Singh. And then all of you, we're meeting I think after a year, but then off and on we've been meeting elsewhere. So many of you have been very, very active in our common cause to fight for democracy, freedom, human rights, like that. So it's so good to see many of similar faces again tonight, and whole day today and yesterday actually. Honorable Sridhar has been really busy, and today since morning we had 8 or 9 rounds of meeting, running back from the House to the Senate building and like that. So although actually Honorable Sridhar did all the talking, I was there and with my colleagues we were just there, but I got so tired. So, sometimes it's kind of a shame, I feel ashamed to say this because I didn't do anything, but I'm tired. So I'm sure Honorable Singh must be really tired, but really thank you so much for working so hard for House of Tibet. And with these words, again, thank you for coming. It's a time you all have to be together. This is a very crucial moment. There's a lot of development. I think this is the time that we really have to strike hard and win our own cause and purposes. So with the best wishes to all of you, again thank you for coming for today's evening program. Thank you more again. Tushena.
多谢呢，谢谢代表先生。然后接下来是我们的主讲人，藏联行政中央的思政郭桑森的博士。以及里啊，特林给他们协助那年那就民主给西江郭桑森给来。
Chen Gongcheng and Yang Qiali, and we have representative of Hong Kong and Taiwan, and from Catholic University, and all of you who are I just want to say it's very kind of you to come to the Office of Tibet and to lend your support and be in solidarity with the Tibetan people. As Representative Gudula just said, this is my 9th engagement and one more engagement is left. And today the schedule was such that I had to walk from House to Senate and back and forth 6 times. So I thought, I got a bit of a massage, I was more relaxed. But I think today Gesla made sure that I need 2 rounds of massage maybe. But tomorrow morning I have I think 5 or 6 engagements, then I leave. Even though we will meet very briefly, I just want to say thank you. And on the one hand, you can say the Chinese government has been more repressive in recent years. As far as the situation in Tibet is concerned, has gone from bad to worse. But at the same time, you can see, what Tibetans have been saying for the last 30, 60 years, that our situation is quite grim, and to support us, international community have always said that Tibet is an exception. It's a sad case, but it's an exception. But we can make deals with China, we can do business with China, we can have diplomatic relationship with China. But in the recent years now, with what you see in Hong Kong, with protests for the last almost 6 months, and what you see in Xinjiang, with more than 1 million people in concentration camps, and with the election in Taiwan soon, and also in our brothers and sisters in Inner Mongolia or Southern Mongolia, you can clearly see now that not just one, now 5 fronts have opened up. And then we have Chinese friends who are seeking democracy inside China, and then people of faith also inside China. So multiple fronts have opened up. So now it's no more one pressure, but 5 or 6 or 10 pressures within and from outside. So this is a challenge and as well as an opportunity for all of us to be in solidarity. And some people ask us that, Tibetans have been in the news for the last 30 years. Now it's been taken over by Uyghur friends and Hong Kong. And I say it's good. It's a validation of what we have been saying for the last 30 years. Now when you see what's happening in Xinjiang and Hong Kong, it clearly shows that we are dealing with a system. It's not an arbitrary act of one political leader of China, but rather with the system. So this is the challenge we're facing, and also an opportunity. I feel that even around the world, things are changing. I'm in my position for the last 8+ years now. I've been traveling in quite a few places. For the first 5 or 6 years, the narrative has been, oh, China is too powerful, you can't do much. Even when you have scheduled meetings with parliamentarians, leaders, last minute cancellation, news media interviewing you but never publishing stories, things like that. But in the last 2 or 3 years, there's a growing skepticism towards China, and many countries are also taking action. As you know, in Germany, recently the German Business Association had an official statement saying that China is a systemic competition to German business. And no more that, oh, there's an opportunity, we must go invest in China and make money. Similarly, you can look from Czech Republic to from Australia to Japan. So things are shifting and changing. So we must be there to lend our voices, lend our wisdom, lend our experience to say, this is what we have been saying for the last 30, 40 years. And this is what China is capable of doing. And we all must work together. And as far as Tibetans are concerned, middle way approach is our policy, and genuine autonomy is what we seek. We want to resolve the issue of Tibet peacefully through dialogue. And January 2010 was the last time the envoys of the Dalai Lama met with the Chinese counterpart. And it's been now almost more than 9 years that there is no breakthrough. as far as dialogue is concerned. But one should always remain hopeful because middle way approach is a win-win proposition both for the Chinese government and the Tibetan people. And hopefully Chinese leaders will realize that the repressive policies in Tibet is not working, and we must solve this issue in a more liberal fashion and through dialogue to address the issue. Now, that's the hopeful part, but more realistic challenge is that the Chinese government is pushing hard on reincarnation issue and religious freedom issue. In the year 2007, the Chinese government published a document number 5, which provides guidelines in how to select or recognize reincarnated lamas. So you have to register at the district level Communist Party, and they will issue a certificate. Then you are authenticated as a lama, and then you can register. If you think you're a higher lama, you can register at the state level and at the federal level. And as per that registration, 300 lamas were recognized in 2007 and 800 lamas in 2016. Now it's 1,300. So they are already laying down the procedure and implementing it. On the one hand, it's illogical, even funny to say that the Communist Party of China, which says that religion is poison, is giving certificates in authenticating lamas. But they want to do this not just to Tibetan lamas. They want to do this to bishops of Catholic faith and priests of Protestant faith, mullahs of Muslim faith, and rabbis and so on and so forth. So they want to create another system whereby state can interfere and provide certificates for religious leaders, and they will be the genuine leaders, not the ones which are recognized or endorsed or accepted by people of faith. So this is a challenge, and this is an issue of religious freedom. This is also an issue of separation of church and state. So this is what Chinese government is trying to do. In fact, in July of this year, 9 Indian journalists were taken on a paid trip to Tibet, and upon their return after 1 week, all wrote articles of almost exactly the same headlines, which said that Chinese government will select the next Dalai Lama, and India should not interfere. If you do so, you will pay a price. So already China is threatening or sending a very strong signal to India as far as religious freedom reincarnation is concerned. And you can, might as well imagine what the Chinese government will do to 100 or so, 150 or 60 smaller countries, of weaker economy and weaker population. So this is what they're preparing. And here, we want our Chinese brothers and sisters to be on our side to say that as far as reincarnation is concerned, it's an issue of religious freedom, it's an issue of separation of church and state, and Chinese government, or rather the Communist Party of China, has no credibility and legitimacy in interfering, far less selecting the lamas or the bishops or the priests or the rabbis. So this is what we must be prepared. And if you look at the track record of the Communist Party of China in Tibet, they destroyed 98% of monasteries and nunneries, 99.9% of monks and nuns were destroyed. This is the track record. Even today, they are demolishing and destroying our monasteries and nunneries. You read demolition of churches, and obviously mosques in Xinjiang. So they have zero credibility and legitimacy, but they just think they can act with impunity and get away with it. So this is one challenge what we are facing, and we want our brothers and sisters to be with us. And hopefully, together we can march forward and restore basic freedom in Hong Kong, in China, and for all of us. So that's our hope and that's our aspirations. Thank you very much.
恭喜跟着杜县长宣，谢谢资政阁下。 刚才思成阁下也提到了目前呢尊者的转世问题呢是一个很大的一个问题。然后我在这里重复一遍的请求各位各位都是学者，然后也是作家，请各位在这方面用下功，然后推动一下多一点的作文，也是文章也好。接下来我们特邀的发言人陈光正先生来给我们讲几句话。
谢谢各位，非常高兴今天有机会参加这个活动，来和大家一起探讨如何突破中共对中国人民的奴役。刚才呢，这个家福先生还有思成先生都谈了，现在的战线越来越长。我想刚才漏掉一点，就是本来中共对汉人的这种稳控，最近也变成了直接的专政。我想最近呢，这个美国两院共同的通过这个无异议的通过香港人权与民主法案，这是一个非常明确的信号。与其说共产党太强大了，倒不如说这些年来国际社会的这个绥靖政策危害性太大，或者说国际社会太软弱了，我们应该推动他们强硬起来。我觉得达赖喇嘛的中间路线是非常有智慧的，那么是解决未来西藏真正有自治权的一个非常好的渠道。但这个渠道，我觉得到现在我们应该充分的思考，不是要从中共那里拿到许可，而是要从中国人民那里得到同意。那么中共现在已经变成了全中国人民的公敌实际上无论哪个民族，包括汉族在内，都对中共已经是深恶痛绝。那么关键是我们要携起手来找到一个突破口，不要只是各自呼吁各自的咱们这个民族呼吁这关注这个，那个呼吁关注那个，我们携起手来共同去讨伐中共，这是我们的目标。谢谢。那么香港的事情已经清楚地向全世界表明，中共这样一个邪恶政权继续存在，对每个人都是一个非常非常大的威胁，而且是深入骨髓的。所以我们要携起手来，尽早的把中共扫进历史。好的，谢谢。
接下来由特邀的发言人魏金胜先生给大家讲几句话。
你坐着吧。罗桑森格先生的行程很满，而且他还要调时差，我讲的尽量短一点。
把这些中错，等那个拍就是变得是这类的把，咋打不起来的个，等那些这个，等那些个，中国就老呀，等咱们这打到开始这些点头也那啥。
两个问题一个问题就是香港的问题，因为现在香港的斗争已经到了非常关键时刻。我们观察，大家都应该关注香港的问题。香港的问题其实和我们所有关心的问题都是有关的。
那个讨论些个，咱不就是香港香港这个类似，那他妈的香港这个代表类似的，但他不给他去发达的，你去等他去中的就对，那他妈这个到那结束呀，这个这玩意他妈的差的有类似。
达赖喇嘛也是要高度自治，那个维吾尔的朋友也是要高度自治。那么现在香港本来是有自治的，现在共产党都要把它取消。那么我们要考虑，跟谁要这个，跟共产党要这高度自治有没有用？
那刚才讲的起步中国有来的，切头有个让中不是，等那些这个单单如果没有些个切头有个让中，等那些这个香港弄的单单。加克这个让中那个切头有个让中越来的，让中越来的，单单的电话电到的让中的单单几多不是，单单因在对，让这个切头有个让中的，叫你共产党的，起来讲呢，在用啥的位置，开始这个单单几年不是。
如果香港人民这次胜利了，他们的那个高度自治保住了，那么我们可以考虑，也许高度自治这个策略呢。还是有希望的。
第四个这个香港个另外这个捷克托个菜头一个让中的拿出个或者捷克的托吧伊呢，共产党的个捷党托的老早怎么办呀？就差个来着。
但是香港人民这次呢，他们态度很坚决，知道自己要什么，而且斗争的非常坚决，这是他们可能会取得胜利的一个条件。
那咱这个航空嘛，这个咱的这个老豆的对么这个前波就是老啥单波个是，但他一天所古代的买法呢，或者吃饭早的家里面那个木头那个我觉得家里有的，但那偏见或者家客讨厌的，他人家穷的买个啥这个啥。
我们大家都得向他们学习。
没什么这个或者老蒋这个都是。
第二件事，刚才咱们提到这个活佛转世的问题。中共从很早开始，几十年前开始，他们就有非常细致的一套策略，要彻底消灭所有的信仰。
咱那讲个龙我这样开始弄的，或者是在一差的细致、一差的方面，或者是咱的策略的，聚集有的，特聚集有的啥？特聚的弄的，没参嘛的三把弄个，全部让这个是台把的美丽这样，或者特聚集。
除了直接的镇压，那么培养一些假的宗教徒呢，这也是他们的重点的策略。
那这那些这个咱的卡图的嘛的。除了到大面积的马这个，或者说我们当个拉玛族嘛，除了族嘛，那车子看我路错这个，除了那不多呀，那这个，或者说这几边这个有来的。
那么由于西藏的信仰比较特别，那么他们培养一些他们所能控制的活佛，这就是控制西藏人民精神的一个策略。
那不要的没些的这个，就嘛在那大码头吧，人那个。그런 속으로 소정 제비가 다다 라마한테 야 소정 제비 그래서 카 자나 고체다 그 딸이야 자나 고체다 그 가시를 내비 그 조야 고소를 들라고 터주요 레드 라마한테 용진 제비
那么在这个精神信仰方面，我觉得藏政府也好，我们民主运动也好，都应该想出一些针锋相对的策略来对付他们。
那咱的吃路上个操作，所个这个这个节奏的操作。别人叫中医那的，如果参加这个两路不讨论，咱们共产党的特区这个讨论，科学家的或确实俺这个科学家这个特系的采购都是。
应该坚持所有的宗教的仪式这仪轨都要自主，而不是让外人干涉，特别不要中央政府干涉，这也是历史传下来的规矩。
那变得这个除了个民族个语句的那个连贯的那么多，那个结果还变得上不得了。这可能所军的要把这所让的等到打破这样这什么的，什么个等到变得这个将来预想说这个哪怕产业民族的特区的做
我想这方面的宣传应该加强，就是我们这个宗教自己解决自己的问题，不要各国政府来干涉。
那这类中国的这套不套的强大的都连贯不要的，说全部就变不了。这哪些这个去路个套的结果，参谋的所个这个就是什么的，千万不能哪怕这样的知道这样的，他看有哪个的。
好，谢谢。
我就提一个建议，我希望达赖喇嘛尊者利用一次国际平台发出一个正式的呼吁，就是要跟中共做一次直接的对话，无论是在北京还是在第三方。
안타리데야 뒤수기 게베 응예 뒤주시에 응예 데야 섬주需求就是섬주의 가린 선은 주비는 장관을 붙이는 정부는 야 quy 교육신앙제는 경남 중다 주변시야기 교육신앙고야 개심시 통고도스 우리 지금 경남을 준비 경남 베이징을 준비했는데 정부는 이제 사실 지도 준비했는데 문제 중은 이 교육시도스
我知道有些朋友会说这是没有用的，不可能的，但是这是尊者，如果他做这最后努力，他做出这样的呼吁，那中共不接受这样的呼吁，那是另外一回事儿。包括维吾尔族还有蒙古族也都应该进行这样的单独的对话。
카스에게 럽시데스 안디 페진 주모투시데스 이비네 겨울은 붙이기 정부인랑 야 불규 인도시나 붙이 장나sun게 내 먼저 비비나 니안디고 데스 로아샤도 그래스 이제 이제 배우점 좀 많이 봐 아니 아주 근데 샤르키스탄이 비네 셰베기 데야 단데 전화나 여샤도 이게 있네 等社会面的场面这个规矩这事情不是这个开心不的事。
如果做出了最后的呼吁，中方还是不接受，那么将来有一天尊者不在了，那么大家就可以正式的提出西藏独立的诉求。这个我觉得不要对中共再抱有任何的希望，这是最后一次的呼吁。
其实规矩这事情你讲啊，兄弟很多大连马路边边呢，起码的公司就没事别个这几名的，别不是让这最要的别最先的这个人。
另外，这个转世灵童的事情，不用看中共的意见和他的脸色，自己现在要抓紧时间去做，选定转世灵童，而且将来呢，就是尊者不在了，那么转世灵童以及西藏的这个独立的政府，就是要公开的在全世界宣示自己就是要追求西藏的独立。
아니 영시고리야 주야지야 영시고리 비는 그나 중기 가르시다 그나 중기 따라 가려 됐다고 말했어. 니 위비비 두스우네 단도고네 저지 체제 내구배와 계신 거랬어.
我们现在海外的很多反共的异议人士，希望未来推翻中共，在中国建立现代民主法治的中国。不是说所有的人，但是我们其中有一部分人是支持西藏独立，支持香港独立，支持很多的独立。
단대차리야 경나 중 도쿄는 게리는 이제 미마부지 치료요레스 콘주인비네데 별이랑 젠토비아다 홍콩랑 젠토비아다 미리신베데랑 젠토비아다 격교요레스
因为这个独立不是各个群体要求的，是中共逼出来的。如果中共不逼迫的话，西藏不会独立，维吾尔族人也不要独立，这个香港人也不要独立，这都是逼出来的。还有台湾也要独立，所以所有的独立都是中共逼出来的。
뒤에 근데 랑센最为要的수수 대외의 재생교 말해서 경나 중계 배때 양년 체제 제대로 면수상교 드려지겠어.
这是我的衷心希望，谢谢。
定也得生最意思，我觉得。